All religions have astrology, but astrology does not have any religion. Oracles are there in many religions. Is astrology superstition? No. Is it some part of religion? No. Astrology is an art in itself. Whether astrology is a science or whether astrology is an art, we will try to understand. Whether astrology is good or bad, even that we will try to understand. Why astrology is required? Why weather forecast bureau is required? In gambling also there are speculation softwares. In stock market and shares, wherever speculation is involved, speculation of any type is astrology. In weather forecast bureau, we try to predict in advance weathers so that we can prevent the damages that can happen afterwards. In stock markets or in gambling, we try to predict things so that we can generate profit from those predictions. Whenever prediction is involved in any field, any kind of speculation, you cannot give 100% guarantees. Anything greater than 50% is acceptable. The first thing clear is astrology is not a religion. It is an independent science. In antiquity, long back, astrology was at par with astronomy. Astronomers and astrologers were one and the same. Later on, as the predictive part increased, astrology started to assume a sort of witchcraft or magic, and many religions banned astrology, saying that this is a bad art. We should not predict. If you want to prevent something from happening, we should have the capability of predicting. There is a branch called as futurology, which based on the past and present experiences tries to predict what can happen in future. This is advanced astrology. They are using scientific techniques, but even they fail. See, we have got many jokes on weather forecast bureaus. I don't blame them. With 16 satellites surrounding the earth, many times they are correct, but 20 to 30% failure rate is there. We can observe their forecast. It is available, it is on the record. This is not an allegation I am making. Many times they are predicting a cyclone will come, it does not come. Many times they are predicting that cyclone will come with this force and that force, it comes with double, triple force. So despite all the scientific instruments, they are not able to predict the weather correctly, 100% every time. There are softwares predicting speculation in stock markets and gambling, but even they fail. They are not always accurate. They are scientific softwares to predict gambling and stock market rise and fall. For me, the joke is these scientific predictions, they are having a failure rate of 1% to 10%, at sometimes 20% also, and it is acceptable. But from astrologers, people are expecting 100%, zero failure rate. So technically I am proud of that, because that means they are subconsciously telling that astrology is superior to weather forecast bureau, astrology is superior to gambling and stock market softwares. So that is why the expectation is astrologers should be always 100% right, otherwise it is not a science. See, in speculation, statistics, probability, whenever you are speculating, we cannot give 100% guarantee. Anything greater than 50% is acceptable. See, in case of when Corona came, COVID-19 came, doctors, scientists, they were not aware of how this virus attacks us. So they started using whatever medicines were there, hydroxychloroquine for malaria, then dextromethasone later on they started using, which is a steroid. I am not a doctor, but I am telling whatever I heard from the media, and I could see that worldwide all doctors and scientists were making contradictory statements because they were not aware as this was a brand new virus. So what they did initially in the beginning of 2020, whatever medicines were available, they were using, provided if someone told them, someone means scientist or someone like that, if anything was more than 50% effective, they were ready to use because it was a life and death matter. Even now the vaccines they are using, various vaccines, you know all the names, they are not giving 100% guarantees. Some are 70% effective, some are 80% effective, some are 90% effective, some are even 60% effective. But there is no 100% guarantee. You require 2 or 3 doses. Some are one-shot vaccines. So in emergencies and urgencies, when life and death matters, anything greater than 50% is acceptable. They are willing to take a risk. They are bypassing safety standards. No one is blaming them because we have no choice, right? So similarly, in astrology, anything greater than 50% is acceptable to predict. See, why we require predictions? In ideal conditions, when everything is fine and going on good, we don't require any predictions because we have our assumptions that everything will go on fine. But when things are not falling in place and all your calculations are going wrong and you are failing again and again despite your honest efforts, then we require some predictions ki why this is happening. Many people say ki how can planetary positions affect human beings? That is not correct. It is a misinterpretation of astrology. Planetary positions do not affect human beings. Like symptoms of a disease is not the disease. They are symptoms. For example, when fever comes, one thing we can understand is whenever there is infection, fever comes. Now second step is what infection is there, which infection is there, we have to find out. Fever is a symptom. So there are many symptoms common in many diseases. And sometimes they use a word which is called as idiopathic syndrome. Syndrome means a group of symptoms and idiopathic means unknown cause. Symptoms are there, but cause is not known. Means known causes are not supporting the symptoms. So we are trying to find out why these symptoms are coming, but these symptoms are not pointing to traditional diseases. And there is idiopathy, means we are not knowing why these symptoms are coming. So when there is idiopathic syndrome, we have to find out the root cause. And at that time, what doctors do is they give symptomatic treatment. Means if he is vomiting, they will give him medicines to stop vomiting, and so on and so forth. And they are trying to find out the root cause by taking blood test, radiology, this, that, and all the standard thing. They have first line of treatment, second line of treatment, third line of treatment, fourth line of treatment. That is there scientifically. But when you are faced by a new disease and when you don't have any medicine, vaccine, line of treatments, then what to do? Then whatever is available, you are using to the best. Similarly, astrology is based on past experiences. Means astrologers, ancient astrologers and traditional medicines, people call it traditional medicines. I am surprised. Means traditional medicines, they are called as alternative medicines. How can that be alternative medicines? Alternative medicines or traditional medicines are basically, they have a history of at least 1000 to 2000 years. Compared to that, our current medical science, allopathy, is very young. Of course, they have their pharmacology and all those things. I am not against that, but I am surprised that ancient medicines, which they are using a system where anything greater than 50%, if it controls the symptoms, it is acceptable. So in astrology, past astrologers They saw that when certain planetary positions happen, certain things happen. See, because of certain planetary positions, those incidents do not happen. They are correlating that during these planetary positions, this type of incidents happen. And if this happens for more than 50% of the time, means if in 100 cases, if 60% of the time or greater than 50% of the time events are happening, then it means there is something, some sign is going on, something is going on, right? So what to do means how to analyze. So we have to analyze in a different manner. We have to see what is going on and why it is happening, and we have to correlate symptoms, means planetary positions, with events. If events are not happening, if events are going on, then we have to check why these events are happening and why these planetary positions are connected. If planetary positions are connected and we can assume certain planetary positions, if we can assume certain planetary positions with other things, then we have to understand this is not correct. These planetary positions, these things are happening. These planetary positions, these things are happening, right? So that is experience. Now we will try to see what is going on. Astrology is based on astronomy. If astrology is based on astronomy, astronomy is a science. As far as astronomy is concerned, it is a science. Whether astrology is art or science, like music, there are 7 notes, but infinite songs. In painting, there are 7 colors, but infinite paintings. See, when musical organs are made in factories, it is logical, it has got harmonics. But when a musician converts a poem or a lyric into a song, that is a creative process. When a painter or a painting is done, he uses 7 colors, he can mix and match, and he is doing a creative thing. Painting is something is creative, music, singing is creative. Instruments are logical. They may have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, that is logical. Harmonics, harmonica is logical. But when you are converting lyrics into songs, when you are converting paints into paintings, that is a creative field. While a writer is writing something, fiction or facts, especially while writing fiction, he has to be very creative. For example, movie directors and movie writers, they are writing so many good stories. So writing a story is a creative process. It is not a logical thing. It is based on past experience. But it is not a logical thing. You cannot write poems, you cannot paint, you cannot create music logically. Training is logical, but the process is not logical. Similarly, in astrology, astronomical part is logical part, but the predictive part is a creative part. We have to understand that. So speculation is a creative process. You cannot give any guarantees, right? So as far as astrology is concerned, it is an art till astronomy, but when it comes to the prediction part, it is a science also and art also, because past experience will decide what the astrologer will predict. Without predicting, you cannot prevent. So all prediction tools are coming because we are afraid of what is going to happen in the future and we want to control what is going on. If you are not able to control that, because without predicting, how will you control? If you want to control, you should be able to predict. Otherwise, it is going to attack us. It will be a surprise attack, a guerrilla warfare, guerrilla tactics, and we are not prepared for that. So our insecurity of the future leads us to an astrologer or speculation. Like in medical, we have diagnosis and prognosis. Diagnosis is what disease the patient is having, and prognosis is how the disease will progress. Then first line of treatment, second line of treatment, fourth line of treatment, that continues. So this part we understand that astrology, planetary positions are not responsible for the events. Past experience of collective experience of astrologers indicate that certain planetary positions, under certain planetary positions, certain events happen. That planetary positions are not responsible for the events, like symptoms are not responsible for the disease. Disease is causing the symptoms. So we are trying to find out if this planetary position is happening, if more than 50% of the time certain things are happening, good or bad, then we can correlate. And that correlation is logical, or I will use as astrological. So that way we can see that astrology is neither a science nor an art, but it is an science as far as astronomy is concerned, and it is an art when it comes to prediction. Now whether it is good or bad, see, anything too early is not good, and anything too less is also not good. Both will cause damage. We have to use good and bad exist in all fields. There are good cops, there are bad cops, there are good politicians, there are bad politicians, there are good astrologers, there are bad astrologers. Basically, if supposing how to go, whether astrology is good or bad, it is simple. If this is not a biased answer, if someone is practicing astrology for full time, only then it is possible that he will have a lot of experience. Like supposing if someone tells you that a surgeon, for example, is doing his part-time doing medicine also, selling medicines, then is practicing music, then is playing football, is playing cricket also. So that is not possible. For matriculation itself, we require 10 years. Any graduation takes place from 4 to 5 years. I am surprised when there are many courses for astrology, numerology, feng shui, vastu shastra, reiki, few weeks courses, few weeks, few months. In few weeks and few months, how can you become a grandmaster? See, grandmaster is a very big thing. In chess, when you use that word grandmaster, see, half his life has gone in that. You cannot become a grandmaster or a grand chef. In any field, you cannot become a master in after few weeks or few months. It should be at least 10 years. Basic education itself will take 10 years in any field. And for graduation, you require around 5 years. If you want to become a good chef, good engineer, good doctor, good singer, good dancer, I think seriously at least 5 years are required, even if you consider the training period from first to the end. So, if you are going to a part-time astrologer, means see, if a dentist is doing root canal, he cannot perform cataract operation. If a ophthalmologist or ophthalmic surgeon is performing cataract surgery, he cannot do root canal. Like in doctor, you can become a specialist in one field only. Of course, basically you are a general surgeon first, and a specialist surgeon can do all surgeries. I know that. But we are not supposed to do all surgeries. We are supposed to be master of one. You can become a master of one. Initially, you are a jack of all. When you are doing a graduation in a specific field, you are jack of all. But then you become master of one. You become specialist, super specialist. A specialist is one who knows more and more about less and less. So, in astrology also, or in various fields, I am surprised when I have seen courses for astrology and feng shui and vastu and reiki, few months courses, few weeks courses, and you become grandmaster. Means it is a joke. And sadly, like there is a control, you cannot become a doctor or engineer without a proper certification from the government. There are universities. Sadly, in astrology, there is in our country also, there is no official university which is allowing us to practice legal astrology. There has to be a course of 5 years. so that he knows the basics of astrology, primary astrology, secondary astrology, tertiary astrology. Then he can graduate into that. So first he will become a general astrologer. He will know Vastu, numerology, astrology, Feng Shui. Feng Shui and all these are not ours, they are Chinese. But nowadays we are using it. People forget that climatic conditions in China are different and Vastu conditions, Vastu Shastra of our country is different. So when the climatic conditions are different, naturally the archaeology will change, the architectural design will change. So with respect to country, these things have to vary. Like in medicine, there is homeopathy, allopathy, Ayurveda, so many alternative medicines which are basically traditional medicines or ancient traditional wisdom. So anything for them, anything greater than 50% is acceptable, and as long as it is not life threatening, I think it can be used. I am not against any pathy. You can use whatever you want as long as it is giving results, and it should give at least greater than 50% result. Then it is acceptable. If it is less than 50%, that means it is trial and error, that cannot be used. But trial and error should continue, that is called as research and development. So astrology is art or science. It is science when astronomy is concerned and art when prediction part is there. Right? Regarding remedial astrology or the solutions which astrologer provides when there is a specific problem, that I will make another video, because otherwise it will become too big. So this thing, as far as astrology is concerned, it is not superstition. It has got nothing to do with religion or witchcraft. Astrology was basically astronomy in olden times. Now astronomy has come as a different branch. Astronomy, astrophysics, astronauts, space science, these are different things. I am not against that. But basically astrology, all astrologers are astronomers. But all astronomers are not astrologers, because astrologers know basic astronomy, but astronomers do not know astrology. And I am surprised when doctors in one field respect doctors in other field. Supposing I am a layman, I am not a doctor. If I go to a doctor, I refer to Google and tell doctor and ask, doctor, I am suffering from this, these are the symptoms, please give me medicines, these medicines. The doctor will say, you are Dr. Google, but I am a real doctor. So stop that nonsense and listen to me. You don't tell me or don't teach me how to diagnose, how to prognosis is there, what medicines I should give you. So doctor gets hurt when we will become Dr. Google. Agreed. We must respect doctors in that specific field. I respect them, no use, means no doubt about that. No use complaining about that. Doctor in any field should be respected. But same like one doctor respects another doctor. My question is, if you do not belong, if you are not a singer, don't comment on singing. If you are not a dancer, don't comment on dancing. If you are not a doctor, don't comment on medical things. So if you are not an astrologer, don't comment on astrology. If you are not a religious expert, don't comment on religion. You are not read those books and you are declaring that this is all blind belief, this is all superstition. See, you stick to your field. Whatever field you are a doctor, you stick to that field. So you will get respect. Only because you are a doctor in one field does not mean that you can comment on all fields. Right? So that protocol everyone should follow, because all doctors, if they start commenting on all fields because of the ego that I am a doctor in this field, so I can talk on all fields. No, that is not acceptable. You are a doctor in your field, whatever field, physics, chemistry, biology, medicine, allopathy, homeopathy, astrology, astronomy, stick to your field. So if you are IIT IIM, don't discuss surgery. And if you are a surgeon, don't discuss about engineering or rocket science. These two are different things. You cannot be a master in both fields at the same time. So specialists are specialists. So if you want, see, for example, in marriage matchmaking they are doing in our country, many religions they don't do that. So I am surprised they will spend lakhs of rupees on marriage, pre-wedding, post-wedding, honeymoon, and even lakhs of rupees on divorce also. So they are spending lakhs of rupees on pre-marriage and post-marriage things. But when an astrologer for a matchmaking, if you will ask 1000 rupees, they will say, what? 1000 rupees? I say, I am surprised. You can spend lakhs of rupees on divorce, post-marital, pre-marital, pre-divorce, post-divorce counseling. But you cannot give basic 1000 rupees to a professional astrologer. I am not speaking of those quakes. In our field also there are quakes. Like in medical field there are quakes. There are bad doctors and good doctors. So there are bad astrologers and good astrologers also. So if you go to a bad astrologer, you will have bad experience. If you go to a good astrologer, you will have good experience. So if you throw peanuts, you are going to get monkeys only. So try and understand that speculation or speculative fields like weather forecast bureau, gambling, stock market and astrology, and anything or any field where speculation is required, 100% guarantees no one can give. But you can look at the person's profile. If he is practicing say for half his life, like I am doing, I am 50 plus, more than 25 years I am practicing astrology. Basically I am an engineer, all my details are there on my website, but I don't like self promotion. You can check there. Bricks, bats and bouquets, both welcome.